Hi, I'm Nika Shakiba. I'm an engineering student here at the University of Toronto. I work in biomedical engineering and do stem cell research. I think my most memorable moment in the Deep Summer Academy program was working with grade 9-10 students in a case study where they had to create a heart for a patient who needed a transplant, and there just weren't any transplants available. So I was truly amazed by some of the ideas that the students came up with, and I was thinking to myself, why isn't the field doing this right now? My advice for young students thinking about engineering and science is to really look around and find what makes you passionate. Find what you love, try different things, go into classrooms, labs, and talk to other students that are in your place as well. And once you find what you love, then really go for it wholeheartedly. I used to be a DEEP student about 8 years ago. And I loved the experience. I was so inspired to go into engineering, and now I wanted to pay that back and hopefully inspire some other students to go through this process as well. I do stem cell research, so I teach regenerative medicine in the DEEP program. And so regenerative medicine, you really can't talk about it without talking about stem cells. So in my course, we talk about the biology, we learn the science and the basics of stem cells, and then we take that into a lab. And the students get their hands wet and they learn to recognize what stem cells look like, how they interact with one another, and then we bring in the sort of socio-ethics side of stem cell research. And the students get involved in policy making, and they debate out what laws should be in place for stem cell research, and they get actively involved by debating in that process. I would really recommend DEEP for high school students that are thinking about different areas of engineering, but they haven't really explored it. They're not really sure what an engineer does in that area. Or maybe they know absolutely nothing about the area. It just sounds really interesting to them. So it's a great way to get hands-on experience on what types of engineering there are, what they can do potentially in the future, and to interact with great researchers that are so passionate about their areas and great faculty. And to do that all at the University of Toronto campus is really just the cherry on top.